You guys asked and I'm delivering. Today we're going to create a vision board. I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks as to how to create a vision board, how to get it all in your mind, from your mind to the board itself. We're going to be doing that. If you are new here, my name is Takida Joseph. This channel is all about God, life and makeup. Remember to hit that subscribe button right down to the bottom there and become a part of the crew. Yeah, so actually last year was the first time I created a vision board, and I created it in August, and I kind of like the vibe that it gave me. Seeing the stuff on the vision board and then seeing it actually happening was super amazing. So then I decided to create a vision board again. But before, guys, let me be honest, I was one of those persons who did not really believe in vision boards. I just thought it looked kind of confusing and just too much. But today I'm going to share with you guys my technique that I use to create mine, and it's really easy, it's really affordable, and it's really clear. The reason why I actually think it's best to do your vision board after the new year, because basically in January everybody's hyped about the new year. It's the new year, everybody's hyped, you know, nobody's actually really thinking, and like life hasn't really kicked back in yet. And besides that, in January I usually fast. So in January I was doing the Daniel fast, and basically you're doing it for clarity. Again, if you guys want me to do a video on the Daniel fast, how it was, stuff that I ate and stuff like that, just leave it down in the comments. So I did the Daniel fast in January. So obviously, you know, you're fasting just to ask God and to seek God about how this year going to go. So it makes no sense to do it in January. That, and as I said before, that people usually hyped and pumped in January and full of enthusiasm and full of ideas and everything, and when March, April, May come, everything dies down. Next thing I'm going to talk about is how it is do you actually gather your thoughts in order to prepare the vision board. Because, you know, like, guys, I've been seeing vision boards and they look so confusing. It just looked like something that didn't work. It looked confusing, and it looked like if people was just doing it for stunts, right? So I was never really into those sorts of stuff. Then I eventually did a vision board to suit me. Like, I am somebody, I put everything together in my mind before I actually do it. So what I did was I put how it is I think it will make sense to me in my mind. So if you are not somebody who, like, I'm a stickler for rules and order and stuff like that, so in my mind it had to make sense and it had to be in order. If you are not that type of person, any type of vision board will work for you. But for people like me, what I had to do was put my life in sections. So I put my life into sections, you know, personal, work, health, right? I think I just did those 3 sections: personal, work, health, right? And purpose, right? Personal, work, health, and purpose. So I took those 4 sections. So right, so when I already found those 4 sections, I did this in my mind, and then I already said in the middle I'll put the 2021 and the word for the year, right? So everybody might not have a word for the year, but I have a word for the year, right? Just now I'll show you guys my word for the year. So I had my 4 sections. So you know, if you had 6 sections, you're doing this. So now you're getting 6 sections. Because for me, things all over the place on the vision board will not work for me. I want, when I look at it, I look at a certain area of my life and I see the different things that I need to happen in that area, right? So when I figure out my big goals, then I was able to know what it is I needed to accomplish those big goals. Whether it is I needed to be consistent, whether it is I needed to save more, you know, whether it is I needed to, you know. So when you find your 4 big goals, you have to find things to actually help you get to those big goals, you know what I mean? So the last time I did my vision board, I didn't do that, but I said this time that might actually be more helpful and in detail. So when I look at it, I would see, okay, in this area, this is what I need to do more. In that area, this is what I need to do more. So you know, so what I did was I take my iPhone, I took my notes, and I said, okay, this is my area, and in health, I want to see this and I want to do this more. In personal life, I want to see this and I want to do this more. Then I got the words to just put over the pictures to like really encourage me. So basically that's how I gathered my steps for my vision board, right? So the tools that you're going to need to get this vision board done is basically, and then for me too, guys, I used to be seeing people with like boards and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have to go spend a whole $200 on a board. No. You get some Bristol board. You understand? vision board, cardboard, Bristol board. Once it's a board, you could use it. You don't have to get one of those nice white boards, and no, you get a Bristol board, a sheet of Bristol board, and you could use it. This is about $2, right? Last year I did green, this year I'm doing a white Bristol board, right? So you get your glue stick, right? This is $5.75, and then you have your scissors and your ruler. So you have a ruler and you have a scissors. You don't really need a ruler, but if you have one, you could use it. And then you have your scissors, right? So those are the tools that you need. And obviously, you need your stuff that you're going to put on your vision board. Guys, this is where the money comes in, because I don't have a printer at home. So for me, I had to gather all my pictures on my iPhone, so Googling pictures. So you need to know what is the vision. So what you need to see to encourage you. What is the picture you need to see to encourage you? So that is how I gathered my pictures, right? And then I started to Google the pictures and save them in a folder in my phone, so everything would be in order. Guys, I have to put things in order, otherwise I would not get it done, right? And then I just kept everything in order, and then I went and I got them printed. So the print, one of this is just like $12, $9 to $12 for a page with two pictures on it. So that's where the money actually adds up, according to how many pictures you actually want on your vision board, right? So I created my words on my phone on an app, and then I WhatsApp it to the place, and then they printed it out for me. So guys, it's really not as hard as it looks. So I'm gonna start to cut out my pieces and make my vision board, and I hope you guys enjoy, and at the end I'll show you all how it came out. Okay,
so what I'm doing is I'm clearing my table, because guys, you want to have a flat surface to actually work on, somewhere comfortable. And I'm just separating these stuff so I can see exactly what I have, and then I'm going to go into cutting them out, right? So you can cut them straight down or just cut them into little squares. And then I would start to stick, starting with the middle, my 2021. Then I'm going to stick on my word, which is perseverance, for this year. And then as you can see, I have them laid out in my 4 different sections of my life that I chose to work on this year. So guys, that is what you can do. Remember, I said get your notes in your iPhone and you work on your major goals and what you need to accomplish those major goals, and then you just go on and you stick them in a way that it makes sense to you. So it's like a story going around the corners of the board. Guys, a huge tip is, what I did also was I stuck the bigger pictures first, and then I went in and I stuck the smaller words in between. So the goal is to get the bigger picture and then see where you need the encouraging words to go exactly. So that's really helpful. With the R, I actually made a mistake. I put it in the wrong place. So if you make a mistake, it's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Just take it off gently. It's glue stick, so it shouldn't be that hard to take off, right? So it just takes a little bit of playing around to see exactly where you want everything to go. But stay in your 4 sections. This is me trying to fight up to take it off. It did come off, and I was able to relocate it. So this is my vision board. Yeah.
so for me, I started at YouTube. Guys, I want to be more consistent with YouTube this year. So I have my camera. I want a lens, and I want to be way more consistent on YouTube, right? This side of the vision board is purpose to me, right? So then I have my RE28 project. I have an NGO, right? And I want to give more than I receive, right? So all of this is connected to YouTube here. And then I have purpose, not paper. So I put this here because this group really encourages me better together. I watch them all the time, and it's just a group of women encouraging other women. I kind of like how they are consistent and how they share the word of God and how they just encourage, right? And then I have, well, you guys know, sis is trying to date this year. Hopefully I meet my husband this year. Who knows? It have I am lovable, just to encourage myself for when I'm not feeling lovable. It have I am enough. I'm trying to grow my Island Girl Tiki Instagram, right? So that's why I have Instagram, and I have that there, right? I'm trying to grow my Island Girl Tiki Instagram so that I will be able to do like purposeful stuff on it and leave Takida Limited just for work. Then I want to do running this year. I love to walk. I have my health is my wealth. I want to do, guys, I'm obsessed with perfect teeth. So I want to do some work, like I want to get braces and stuff probably this year. Over here, I want to save more money, right? Then we have down here, we have Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry is my biggest inspiration, guys. I just love his story. And I read Tyler Perry's book, and this stood out to me in a chapter, Keep Digging, right? So Tyler Perry is like one of my inspirations. I'm not really into celebrities, but Tyler Perry I'm into. Then I have in middle here, 2021 Perseverance. If it is, you guys see, right, over on this side of the vision board, right, it is purpose going into personal. Yeah, all on this side, purpose going into personal. So that's how I did mine. Then I have my inspirations over here, right? And then I have work over here, right? And that's how I did my vision board. Yep.